almost got it. Now the copy machine do that one again.
This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I love it.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it!
Achievement unlocked.
Oh,
Click
wow.
on door 435
That's
times.
amazing.
Achievement unlocked. Get your first
Earned it,
achievement.
Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think.
Hello everyone, my name is Josh, aka The Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you all to a new series on the channel. This is my Let's Play of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Of course, this will be a short-lived series on my channel. You can find a link to a playlist in the description down below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching live on stream, do note that I appreciate having you here. It's always fun to have folks to interact with and play with, and have them play blurps and interrupt me and do all that other fun stuff. Always fun. It's part of the reason why I do this online. The other reason, of course, being sure to make sure I stay sane during this global panini. Of course, if you are one of the folks who just want to sit back and watch, you're perfectly welcome to. I appreciate everybody, every pair of eyes here, every pair of ears here. If you're watching, whether you're lurking or whether you're active in the chat, exactly, I appreciate you. So thank you for being here. If you would like to join us live, you can do so every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at twitch.tv/The Biscuit Eater. Now, if you're not familiar with the Stanley Parable, this is a very meta game. This is kind of a mixture of social commentary and absurdist comedy, where the protagonist, depending on your point of view, is either the player themselves, or the antagonist, rather, is either the player themselves or the narrator, and sometimes they kind of mix back and forth. It is not a serious game. There's going to be a lot of silly stuff. There's going to be a lot of meta stuff. This is going to be the kind of game where a lot of things are going to happen that you're going to want to watch again. So while you're watching, make sure, if you like what you see, if it makes you giggle, if you think it's funny, I probably will as well. Make sure that you clip it. You have an option either both on the mobile version and on the desktop version of the client. You have the ability to make clips of the stream. That lets me know what you guys like. I'll most likely turn those into shorts on the YouTube channel, and that'll help get the word out about my channel. It's always fun stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Again, this is a game that originally came out in 2013, I believe it was, by the folks Crows. And it's just a weird, funny game where actually the main game itself is relatively short. In fact, we're going to go through the first playthrough really quickly, and the whole point is essentially the end is the beginning, is the end, is the end, is the end, is not the end. That's all there is to it. It continues, and you play again, and you did a different ending. You play again, and you did a different ending. That's kind of the point. And sometimes it remembers what you did, which is even better. But yeah, let's go ahead and begin the game. Now, I have not played anything yet of this particular version of the game. So, although I know what to expect, it's not really a first run-through. This is the first run-through of the new version. One thing I love, by the way, this menu. This was on the first one as well. Which see, the end is never the end, 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 is never the end. Yeah, exactly. This happened on the original version of the full game as well. I don't know if it happened on, because I know this was originally a mod of, was this a Half-Life mod? I believe, when this was first in development, and then got into its own thing. But yeah, anyways, let's start. The end is never the end, is never the end, is loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
We'll skip this in further Let's Plays.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was
me.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. As as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Remember, Gary's mod was a Half-Life mod.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Now, I know that one of the endings, I think, is you just stay here for a long time and it gets pissed off at you. We're not going to do that one. Okay. Very simple interface. Standard WASD movement. Mouse look. Right click. That's it. You don't have jump. You don't have crouch. Oh, you have... Oh. I remember there being a crouch in the original version. Okay. You have crouch. Interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Oh! Anyways. Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, we'll do it 20 times.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm getting an achievement. I will get the achievement.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Oh, fine. Fine. Okay. Man, that desk is a mess. Oops. Hope you saved. 417. Okay. Okay. Ruin auto work. Anarchy.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay, sure. This is completely and utterly pointless, but that's 437. 437. Ah.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. Whee! I can't jump. Get bunny hop to go faster.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the cut?
All right, back to room 417. I'm
Whee!
really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Wait, I can't climb on it. Wait.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
This is stupid. This is so stupid. I love it.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
Achievement unlocked.
Oh,
Click
wow.
on door 435
That's
times.
amazing.
Achievement unlocked. Get your first
Earned it,
achievement.
Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
Okay, anyways. Okay, so we're going to be doing what he tells us to this first run through. So,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
okay. You're a narrator. I can't turn that computer off. Makes me kind of sad. Nothing else.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You're not Ultra without consulting a whiteboard manager. Meeting schedule. Weekly target admin. Marketing Mondays. 451's private time. Group 40X. Group 45X. This book is too... The box is too small. Termination Tuesdays. Office efficiency. Legal, question mark. Group 41X. Group 46X. IT department. We're broke Wednesdays. Financial panic meeting. Boss's inspection. 8-bird. Okay. Mergers. Something mergers. Ideas and development. Group 40. Pre-review of weekly review. Friday. Weekly review. Ranking floor 5 meeting. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about the meeting. Office party. Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardize graphs for OXY, not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep targets to the topic of... The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda item. Reflect. Employee. 417, 405, 491, 416, 431. Jim. TPS reports. This page contains no information. What does that say? RS. Oh, okay. So the boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Excuse me. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined towards conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, why did we hire you? Okay. What are your dreams for the future? Oh, comatose. Yeah, termination Tuesdays. Spring break, clear skin. This for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion, expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Use slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. Useful information. Rate at which charts in the same slide depict the same information. Gee. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, number of charts, please. I'm begging. Stop. Okay, there we go. Synergize core value expenditure. Shift global market paradigms. Monetize free to play. Help, I'm a post-it. Okay. Hey, broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's an ending where you just sit in here. I'm not going to do that this time around. I did turn accessibility for translations and such, just because I knew that would actually give some additional notes. So that's why that's there. Yeah. Too many parentheses hurts your heart, and everyone loves a good graph, yes.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, pretty. Executive bathroom. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the boss has suffered losses, that's what the boss chose. Extreme bathrooms. Time. Man, clean your mirror, dude. And change your towels. Grody. I love how this door just is completely different from the rest. It's business time. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Two, 8, 4, 5.
Stanley just, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh, scary. I know, I don't know how. I want to guess what the password is. I guess we'll never know. The writing of the executive bathroom changes, okay? You know what? I think I might be psychic. That's a little too dark, isn't it? Let's go ahead and fix that here. If I can. I don't know that I actually can change the brightness level. I cannot. That is a complaint. I'm sorry, folks. I cannot control how dark this is for you right now. This is actually super dark for me too. I can't see anything now. You were saying? I'm up against the wall. There we go. Okay. I stuck my face in the corner, yeah. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Ooh, pretty. Wait, go back up? I can't now, I don't think. Yeah, that door is closed. We'll do that next time. We'll go all the way through to here, and then we'll go back up.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ooh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes, probably.
No. He refused to believe it.
No, I believe it.
He couldn't accept it.
I can accept
His
it.
own life in someone else's control?
Yeah, pretty much.
Never. It was unthinkable.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
No.
Was it even possible?
Yeah.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Why? Okay, so we'll go in here. Mind control system offline.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
We'll say. Oh.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yes. He had won.
He had won,
He had
yes.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Forced me to get on an accident.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And
So
that was
pastoral.
all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's it, folks. That's the game. So that's it for the night. Thank you for just kidding. The end is never the end. So let's go ahead and we're gonna speedrun it again. We're gonna follow his instructions until we get to the end of stream. End of stream. Yeah. We're gonna speedrun at this point. We're gonna go to the
All
end.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
And
he had
we're gonna hit the
something
on
to
button. Get that ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
What's the number again?
not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
254.
wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I hope I don't get copyright restricted again.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
We're gonna go down. We're gonna go all the way down to the. We're gonna go all the way to the end and hit the on button to get that ending.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
427.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
427 should
And
be...
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
427, right there. Yep, I know that view.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't
mean,
be true.
It doesn't do
Stanley
anything.
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
Utterly blind to the world?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments.
Where's the three? Where's the three? Where's the three?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Where is 3?
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
I don't get it.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. running from button to button,
Oh.
screen to screen,
Well,
clicking
too late
on
now.
every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
I
This is not a
screwed up.
challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just
Oh, well.
you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, there we go. I did. Boom. I did. Okay. Well, you know what? We're at 35 minutes into the play. There's no way to skip that any of the buttons do nothing. Okay. That's perfectly fine. We still had fun. Okay, so you know what? Though we are at a good point to end out the first recording of the night, so I'm going to go ahead and switch things on over to here. You'll check the code. They just make boop noises. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end out the YouTube recording here. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. We're just taking a quick break here. But on the YouTube side, we are going to go ahead and end things out. So if you are enjoying this particular series, please make sure you help me out by clicking the like button, commenting on the video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell. That way you'll know when new videos come up on the channel. I do post new videos through the channel every Monday through Wednesday, as well when we actually have some fun points of the night, clips and shorts of the night are posted there as well when they happen. So please consider checking me out there. As well, make sure you check it down below, both on YouTube and on the Twitch side. There are links to all my various social media channels so we can continue this conversation once we're done here. There's some fun stuff we do on the Discord channel and on Twitter, interactions and all that, so it's a great place to continue the conversation offline. But with that all said, again, thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed, and until I see you next time, game on, lovelies.